So when are you gonna give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Gee willikers, this Coca-Cola Zero Sugar tastes mighty delicious.
Come on, buddy. It has 0 sugar.
But it tastes great.
Let's take the breakables away. If you keep lying like this, you'll be a puppet forever.
But it's the honest truth.
You'll never be a real boy.
It's no lie.
You're right. It's delicious.
Told you. I never lie.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to our second game of the day and the season opener for the Indians as they are taking on number 9 ranked Jones Bobcats. Lee Adams here with CJ Adams and Michael Upton once again as things are about to get underway here in Fulton. Guys, let's get ready. I have a feeling this is going to be just as an intense game, if not more intense, than the women's was.
That's going to go out for Jones throw in, quick throw in. And Itawamba sends it back out, another Jones throw in. Good snag by Brando. Takes its time, lets everybody reset, throws it in. Jones quickly. Oh, I believe we're going to get a foul.
I would assume this is going to be a much tighter game early on, called by the officials as well.
It's going to have to be.
David got to send it ahead forward. Jones able to head it away, and they're going to send it back to the keeper to reset.
Hey, yeah. When Jones forward let that go, he knew he was offsides.
If you didn't join us for the first game, you will hear a little wind noise today, and we apologize about it. Not much we can do for it up here in the broadcast booth. It is a windy and brisk day here in Fulton. It is a beautiful day.
Shot on goal. Easily handled by Brando. He resets.
Tendawat decides to throw it down. Fakes the long kick and gives it a little tap over there.
No pressure all the time in the world. Little stutter step.
Jalen showing his speed there early on. Jones sends it back down to their keeper. Going to reset. Send it over here right in front of us.
That is going to
Go out of bounds. Almost hit Coach Sullivan. Indians now adding pressure here.
Twist and turn.
Cammy sends out ahead. I believe that's Boyd taking it and takes a stumble
Good
as the
lick.
ball goes into Firewater Creek over there behind the baseball field. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, whether you're for the Indians or for the visiting Bobcats. Thank you for watching. And if you're watching and would like to give it a shout out on air, just tweet at us at Let's Go ICC and just let us know you're watching.
We could give him Gore's cell phone number since he's not here today. Let him tweet him or text him.
Of course, Gore made the trip down with the volleyball team as they competed in playoffs. They dropped a hard-fought decision yesterday to Pasco Hernando State. And they, I assume, are on their way back now.
Leaving early this morning. Sometime late tonight.
Maybe. We know Mr. Mike and over in the transportation department driving them back. We wish them safe travels, but we know Mr. Mike's going to get everybody home safe as always. Our transportation department does an excellent job getting our players and all of our students to and from events that we have that requires travel.
And especially this year. They've been stretched thin with all the spring sports.
Yes, and Kevin over there, who's the head of the transportation department, makes sure everything runs as smooth as possible, whether it's vans or buses or however they're getting there. Indians send it forward here.
Got a chance
Tyreek
here.
Just wide.
Hooked on him there at the last second. Yeah. Coach Sullivan yelling much better to him, liking what he sees.
Must not have liked to start early on, but the Indians have picked it up here pretty quick. Once again, we will remind our people at home there is no game clock here at the soccer field today, so we will be giving you guesstimates on time. I think we're probably nearing that 10-minute mark here in the first game. As Helen sends it over. West sends it back. Tendawaz is going to corral it at his feet and stand there.
He was just assessing the situation.
He was. He sent it over to Mitchell. Now Helen sends it back forward. O'Daniel sends it back. Indians trying to find a seam. Maybe we're going to send it back here and switch it. Jones allowing the Indians to have all the time in the world down here.
They really are. A lot of time.
Mitchell sends it down. It's going to go all the way to the keeper who's out of the box. The Indians, once again, allowing them to have all the time in the world as well. However, that speed is still there. The same as they have with the men. They got explosive speed as well. But that's kind of what you always expect as well in these always good and talented Jones and Etowamba teams. Battle for the ball there. Be a throw in for Jones. Helen's going to send it back to Tendawa, who is going to boot it out towards midfield. West corrals it at his feet, sends it forward. Thank you. I couldn't tell. I couldn't see his number from here. Him and Davis were both on that side, and I just couldn't see the numbers. So Jones there, defender, sends it back towards the midfield. Looks like we're going to have another midfield battle in this game as we did in the first contest today, or in the first half, rather. Mitchell sends it past the foot of O'Daniel. Jones is going to take possession and send it down into the box. We'll say earlier we were talking about giving shout-outs. We will give a Coach Connolly from Jones talked to us in between games and said that his family back home was watching, so we'd like to give them a shout out as well as they root on the Jones Bobcats today. Like a handball will be called on West, and obviously didn't do it intentionally. Jones kicked it. It just went right into Cammy's hand that was up in the air.
Boys, that wind is getting a little cooler
It is.
every minute.
Talking.
And Jones got a real good opportunity here for free kick right outside the box. Everybody trying to find a man to cover.
Indians going to need to step up big here to end this opportunity for Jones.
High in, and that's going to go off of Itawamba's head.
It's going to be
for a Jones corner.
Able to dodge the bullet there, but another corner kick's never what you want to give them right away. So, and as high as he skied that kick, I wonder if the wind might have changed the trajectory a little bit.
Definitely a possibility. Much lower. Good job by Brando running up and grabbing that. Sending it deep downfield. And Villanueva lost his footing on that one. So Daniel, good takeaway.
Daniel sends it across from Marquez.
A little wide.
A little out of his reach. Sets up, sends it into the box.
A little high. And it is cleared.
Helms now.
Sends it into space to Davis.
Sevilla there. Send it forward into the box to O'Daniel. O'Daniel kind of turns, sends it back to Sevilla.
And that's going to go out for an Itawamba throw.
Ball hits in the parking lot towards Davis Ford. Remember to visit davisfordsales.com and tab and the crew if you are in the need for a new or pre-owned vehicle.
Or if you just want to go look.
That's true. Wife and I made a trip last weekend. Just one night drove down there and saw the great selection that Tab and the crew have over there. Got everything for just about every price range over there as well. Another throw in here. O'Daniel's going to corral it. Sends it over to Marquez. David surveying the situation and sends it back to the near side of the field. Ball into the box, straight to Jones. He missed kick
right
by a
back to
defender. Ooh, dangerous play there. Jones now has it. Nice sliding tackle there by O'Daniel. But the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Jones.
That allows the defense to get back and get set. Almost caught his arm on the way back down.
Yeah, Indian bench was definitely calling for a handball there. Deep
Sets it
ball.
deep into the corner.
Jones able to stay on sides.
He's going to keep it in. Got a foul on Jones. I believe that was on number 4, Helms, who went down trying to get to the ball.
Give us a goal kick here for Brando.
He dumps it out short.
All time in the world here for the Indians to set something up.
Yeah, Jones really hasn't been pressing off the goalie, giving us a lot of time.
Good ball forward, but Jones is going to be able to get it.
And that one may have actually cleared the creek. Dries it off with a shirt, knowing it's got a little moisture on it. I like the idea right there. A little dump into the corner, just a little too deep.
Mitchell heads it back, but Jones is going to corral it again, and now with the opportunity.
Good job collapsing on that ball.
Good kick there by the fan to save the ball from going into the creek once again.
So if anybody out there listening would like to sponsor that, you need to contact, would that be Sports Information or the Foundation?
That'd be me or Adam Gore or the Foundation. If you're wanting to sponsor anything ICC athletics or ICC in general, just contact us. We'll be happy to work with you.
It's just sent out.
And Michael, you can tell them more about where they can reach the Foundation at as well. Indians send it back to the back line again. Mitchell and Helms trying to figure out the best option for the offense here. Sevilla loses it off his foot, and Jones now a whistle's blown. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what happened there. Didn't look like anything with the play itself.
Either way, Jones now. Jones setting things up here for this free kick. Villanueva got his hands out, trying to play a little defense here. Ball sent over, though. And into the box, high.
And that was a good opportunity right there. Got a little too much air underneath that shot. So it will be a goal kick.
Send it over towards the Davis Event Center, where we'll be back on the air Monday night for a little April playoff basketball. So the Lady Indians will be hosting East Mississippi at 6 o'clock in the third round of the region tournament. So tickets will be available Sunday for the general public as well at iccms.edu/e-tickets. As back to action here, Mitchell sends it to midfield. Marquez loses it, but Mitchell once again sends it forward. Keeper way out of the box for Jones and sends it into the pines and off the shoulder of a parent over there.
Yeah, and the crowd, there's still a lot of people here, guys, for this second game.
Hopefully we can give them something to cheer about right here.
Oh, good ball. Good shot.
Offsides.
Little offsides.
Well, guys, I talked to Coach Sullivan during pregame, as I just now noticed. He decided to go with his patented shorts to coach in. He said he's only coached in long pants about 3 times in his entire collegiate and college career. Now, given we normally play in August, so
Yeah.
but he opted to wear them again. I guess he's a little superstitious. Opportunity here for Jones.
Got past the defenders. Good job by Carson O'Daniel getting back, helping out on defense. Marquez crosses it. And Jones is going to take possession, send it backwards.
See, Jones' keeper, he likes being up and helping with the defense. It's an aggressive style there for a keeper.
He's a roamer.
I will say you can't miss him with his highlighter yellow kit that he's wearing. I'm not dissing it. I'm a fan of it, but if you're going to be a roamer, it's good to be seen, I guess, by your teammates. Jones will have a free kick here from midfield. Literally from midfield. Sevilla here gets on the side. Oh, yeah, gonna be called for that.
Yeah.
Can't
do that either.
Stop it here. Sending the ball back here.
That wasn't a horrible challenge. He almost got the ball.
I don't see anything he did wrong there because, you know, when I play in FIFA on the PlayStation, I do the same thing.
That's my go-to is sliding tackle.
That's right.
Jones sends it in deep. Marquez with a good ball.
Cammy.
Right off. It looked like it caught him in the hand.
He's shaking his hand, so luckily it wasn't a handball call, but David just grabs his hit. They do a little do-si-do there. It'll be a free kick for Jones.
Yeah, but little chip shot.
Collision in the box there.
Yeah.
Tendoa now got the goal kick, letting everybody get set up, looking where he's wanting to go. Booming kick, cross midfield, 50-50 ball. Jones heads it and will take possession. Sends it back set up.
Keeper tripped a little bit. Got fortunate we didn't have another
missed opportunity there for the
guy back.
Indians, but Jones dodges a bullet early.
So, good stop by Brando. Low line drive.
Especially on a tricky short hop right there. Subs by If they allow them to check in, they are
To wait
not
till
at
the
the
next
moment.
stoppage.
Yep. Got a foot race here on the side.
And
That's smart play there
Yep. Good
by
job.
Murphy.
Kicking it off the foot of the Jones defender to get that Itawamba throw in.
It's the equivalent of what you see in basketball. You see guys just literally throw it as hard as they can at the defender to get it out of bounds.
And we do have the subs coming in. It's going to be Westworld Rollins and
Ronnie
Ron's
Kinchua
coming in.
Murphy going to throw it in. Header by O'Daniel sends it forward, but Jones is going to take possession. A lot of white jerseys there. McKinchua gets it off his foot, tries to make a turn. O'Daniel tries to send it ahead, and it goes out. Quick throw in by Jones here. Battling here is Murphy. Murphy, smart play.
Good ball movement to reverse that and send it out the side instead of allowing the corner.
That's just a heads-up play there by the defender.
Wasn't real sure who had the last touch, so he just made sure it wasn't going to be a corner.
Send it in. Johnson's in the
Deep
box.
drive.
Offhand's going to roll out. Another goal kick here for Tyndall and the Indians. Several bench players over here stretching out. Guessing Coach Sullivan might be looking to make a big change and keep fresh legs out there today. A lot of former Indians as well have made the trip. Say Josh White and Clayton O'Daniel here. Of course, the brother of Carson O'Daniel, number 11 for the Indians. And their older brother, Cameron O'Daniel, also is an ICC alum.
Seems like we've been camped out in the Jones zone for a little while now. I'd like to see some offensive movement.
And my neck's starting to hurt from looking right too much. I'd like to look the other direction. So maybe the Indians can stop this corner opportunity here for Jones and send it back that way and get opportunity as well. As Jones's keeper right now is getting close to the Indian head at midfield. Mitchell's calling for offsides, but the Indians have it now, and as soon as I say that, it looks like another turnover. They're battling on the far side of the field. Two bodies hit the ground, and it'll be a free kick here for the Indians as the foul was called on Jones. He might have caught a limping a little bit. Hopefully nothing's wrong. He's asking for a sub, though.
Yeah, he's tenderly walking on that. Two
subs will come in, or one for one.
I think
right
they're sending
now.
the one, yeah.
7 can't go. 6 for Jones is coming in, which is
Adam Lynch.
Thank you, Adam Lynch coming in.
He will be replacing Mason Morgan.
He's gingerly walking on the field, and then Ruben Perez coming in for Cammy West for the Indians. And I can personally vouch for them. I have visited them several times, and they have done a great job getting me back in the game here. And there's going to be a foul called on.
It's right outside the box, I believe, is what he's signaling.
He called for a stoppage, and now he's reprimanding a Jones player.
I believe you may see a card on this. Yep.
Who is it on?
I believe it's going to be on O'Daniel.
O'Daniel on Carson.
Real fortunate, guys. That was right on that border. That could have really easily been a penalty shot.
I'll be honest with you, I thought he was in the box there and was expecting a penalty shot. So Cammy West will now come in for O'Daniel.
Short rest for Cammy.
Indians build the wall here.
Hey, we got somebody on the backside. Come on, everybody on the mat.
Brando kind of directing traffic of his guys so he can get a good view.
Quick pressure here. Hey, mark up. Watch the follow.
Big opportunity here for Jones.
I believe it's well, it could be 11 or I can't see that. It's 20.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do a quick cross with the front two and then 10 comes in and tries to
That's possible
drive it
too.
home.
He's looked like he's itching a little bit
And
to
now
get up there.
We do have a player laying on the ground on the wall as well, and he kicks it right into the wall.
And that trickles out of bounds wide, so it will be a goal kick.
Well, that's fortunate there for the Indians.
And we're going to have another sub. Number 7 for Jones, Isaiah Wilson coming in for Allen.
Tyndall was telling his back line to move up, so I'd expect a booming kick from him here.
It's going to travel out. Be a Jones throw. Going to guess we're within the last 10 minutes of the half here.
As the wind picks back up as
Wind
well.
does pick back up.
Press sends across Marquez. A little short pass he had to check up. Now Mitchell has it. Sends it over. I believe that's Sevilla on that side, or is that Rollins? I can't tell. Turf Monster got him there. Jones now with the chance.
Yeah, I believe he embellished that a little bit. There was not a lot of contact there.
And the official there right on top of it as well. And no real argument from the Jones bench either.
Which really we didn't see a lot of that in the ladies' game to begin with. It was.
Trying to find Akinchua, and now they're battling up on the near side here at midfield, and Jones still taking advantage and moving it forward.
And Ron staying with him every step.
Yeah, Ron was going, Akinchua was going step for step with him. And now, looks like Perez and Akinchua, and then, Jones takes it away, sends it into the box. Brando comes out, dives for it, and ends the threat.
Looks up angrily at one of his defenders. Now he'll take his time and look downfield and see which direction he wants to send it. He just lays it off short.
Now Helms.
Again, not a lot of pressure.
Sends it to midfield. Akinchua gets it. Tries to do his little fancy footwork, shake him. Good battle here on the near side.
Yeah. Good clean soccer by both guys.
Could be a couple of calls on that one as 10 came in hot for Jones. I like the intensity, though, from both teams here and good battles. This is good soccer here, ladies and gentlemen. Murphy. Perez. Far side of the field, ball goes into the trees and stays dry.
Somehow. That pine tree seen a lot of action this first half.
Daniel comes in for West once again now. On day like today, guys, I'm surprised we hadn't seen the Air Force jets come through. It might just be too early for them.
Well, I can attest for him yesterday. I was down here flying my drone, getting some shots of the soccer field.
Oh, goal for the Indians there. We all missed that one.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at it on the replay, though, here. Try to see who it was. Hey, look, it might have been an own goal, actually, but we'll take it. And it might have been, but I think, look, a Jones player might have slid into it. I couldn't tell.
Either way, we're going to take it.
Yeah, nonetheless,
1-0 lead for the Indians. Well, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by their goal, I was down here flying the drone, and we was up around 400 feet and had just brought it down to change batteries out. And like I said, the Air Force jets flew over right above the treetops. As Jones has an opportunity, and they bury it to tie it up. Quick response. Yeah, and they got it around him and then had an easy. Not really. That was a tough angle shot. Put it in the side of the goal. So now we're at 1-1. I'm going to stop talking about drones and aircraft. Let's brought the goals out.
Can blame both those goals on the Air Force.
I'll tell you.
Or your drone, one of the two. Either way, it's a 1-1 game here in the first half. I'm assuming we're getting in about that 10-minute mark here left in the first half. So at the 35th minute area.
For those of you just joining us, our clock is out today, so the time is being kept on the field by the officials. I believe that's going to find its way out on the sideline. It'll want to throw in. And we'll do the same thing again.
Jones here trying to find another opportunity. Sends it wide, and there's a whistle blown.
None of the ICC defenders are large on that call.
I think it's the captains the official is talking to. Or it's just everybody come talk to the official. Either way, it looks like it's going to be a free kick here for Jones once again.
Yeah, so you'll see. I would assume you'll see Itawamba build a wall again, at least a small one. He's a little upset with himself after that. Wanted to keep that down a little bit more.
A little too much boot into it.
And that was number 9, Chris Dempsey, on that free kick. We've got 24 coming in for Jones, which is Ethan Bowles. Coming in for number 11, Fajardo.
Murphy here with the near side, sends it downfield. Villanueva corrals it on his foot.
It is.
Kinchi was going to give it the throw in here. There's a no Daniel. Yep. Daniel kicks it around the official. Perez sends it over to Rollins.
Intercepted.
Good pressure there for the Indians. Now Jones' keeper sends it out back to midfield to Mitchell. And he kicked it to the first base dugout, and there is going to be a stoppage in play here. So free kick here going to be taken by Marquez. David pointing, trying to direct some traffic here.
Get some numbers in closer.
Official blows the whistle, and it's live ball now. David sends
That's
it
a
in.
good ball.
Good punch by
Real
the
good
keeper. Another opportunity
I
goes
think
wide, but it's
going to be a corner.
Going to be a corner kick for the Indians as you take a quick look at that action or that opportunity there.
And it looked to me like that ball was going out off the foot of the Indians, and it was touched the last minute by Jones.
Indians here at the corner. Is that Rollins taking it? I can't tell.
I can't see that far from here. He sends it back out to Marquez. He drives it in. Just a wall of defenders right there, though.
Helm slips, but they're able to regain his composure, send it up to Davis. And over here to O'Daniel, who sends it up to Mitchell.
He's wanting offsides, but they didn't get it. And, oh, good save.
Good save.
So that's going to be another corner for Itawamba.
So the Indians about to have a sub. Officials holding, the AR's got his flag up.
So Cammy West coming back in for Perez. He hustles in there.
And he's going to run all the way to the corner to take the kick, I believe.
I believe you're correct.
Hey. Now, Monday when baseball was going on, I looked over here during a stoppage and play at baseball, and I saw him practicing corners and saw Cammy taking a few of those, so that makes sense.
It's got some good spin, good header, just a little off target. That almost caught that top left corner. So good execution there by Itawamba. And we've got mass subs coming in right now.
See Sevilla checked back in.
And Perez back in. And 16. Jalen Boyd's back in. And Jones had some as well. I just did not catch them. Good job by Cammy to get control. Here's the ball in the box. Still possessed by Itawamba. Sent wide. Boyd's going to try to chase it down. Keeps it barely in.
Barely in.
And it drives it back in. Daniel steps up. Jones gets around him.
Good battle for the
good
ball
battle.
here on the
very
near
good
side
battle.
Field.
Good job by Perez. He got all ball on that one.
Unfortunately unable to take possession. Those Jones sends it back now. They're going to try to reset here with the keeper. Pitching wedge shot out towards midfield.
Sends it all the way back to Brando. And they actually got some pressure that time.
Villanueva goes up, but Jones has it, and there's now offsides is called.
Okay.
I believe him, but I saw
Yeah,
three black jerseys at the back line. I missed it, so either way, Jones now here with the free kick.
No foul?
No call on that apparently, and it's a throw in for the Indians. Villanueva had
everybody was a little miffed with that one.
Mitchell chests it up and then sends it over to West. Dumps it off for Marquez. West again midfield, sends it forward. And Jones regains possession. Murphy in a battle here, but able to, but he kicks it out. Kicks it out of bounds. So throw in now for Jones. Deep into Indian territory.
Jones going to have a couple substitutions. 12 and 22 coming in, which is Tyler Musial. And I'm probably going to butcher this name, but Alejandro Pacasandre. Y'all want to try that one?
You did wonderful. Murphy heads it. Boyd now tried to battle, but it went off of him last, says the AR. Now Boyd has it, taking it up the near side of the field.
Yeah, that's going to be out on Jones.
Ran out of space, but luckily it went off on the Jones defender.
Skied by Marquez.
Oh, Daniel now trying to find some room, gives it over to West.
Sends it wide to Marquez.
Marquez
got some space. He drops it back
to Sevilla, I believe.
Yeah, back to O'Daniel.
O'Daniel in the middle of the
He's got
field.
a lot of room.
Looks like they're trying to keep it on that right side
Yeah,
of the
they
field. Now back to the
Send
left
it.
side of the field.
Still a lot of room on this left side.
Well, Shake and Bake got around him, but was unable to.
There's too many defenders in his path. Now we got a foot race down this right side. Hellums comes
caught
and
a cramp.
helps. Oh, yeah, he did.
Hopefully a cramp.
And Hellums kicks it out as a good sign. Yeah, the way he pulled up, I don't know how he's going to stay in without getting some stretches.
I believe 20 came in for him.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, let's hope that's a cramp and not
It is.
a
He's
not a
reaching
strain,
out, stretching out, trying to stretch it out. Trainer's assisting him now.
Ooh, dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah. Coach Sullivan's throwing his arms up like, what's going on, guys?
Guys, we got to be getting close to that halftime
Yeah,
mark as well.
I believe so, and that's a good cross handled by Brando. He's going to let him get downfield a little bit before he sends it off.
Throws it in.
Daniel. And offside flag is up. But there, I mean, 23 was way back here. I'm not. Yeah, I didn't.
Maybe it was out of bounds. I don't know.
Maybe.
that's the logical reason. Jones with the opportunity here.
Oh, good header.
Ooh.
Good opportunity.
Take another look at that as the Indians dodge a bullet there.
Excellent pass. So we're still tied at 1 late in the first half. It's been a very entertaining game to watch so far, guys.
Cammy kick slides it to midfield.
Keeps it in.
O'Daniel now.
And a whistle.
Yeah, the official checked the.
Got to be real close. As we're 5 minutes till 4 now.
There hasn't been that many stoppages either.
No. Good ball. Good ball. Headed backwards. And sends it in. Now Jones has room to run it upfield. Yeah.
I was not disagreeing with the call, but that was an awfully late whistle as well.
Yeah, I don't believe that was enough for a card. He was going after ball.
Got real close to getting it as well. The keeper going to come up and take it. This could be what would be the last opportunity of the first half here as well, as we have to be nearing the halftime mark now.
He sends it in. Oh,
unlucky.
And that is a rare goal by a goalie, guys.
That is very true.
Yeah. Well, like Lee has mentioned earlier, this wind has really picked up too. That could have changed the ball just a little bit.
A goalie goal is not something you get to say very often. Unfortunate for the Indians, it goes against them. But if you're Jones, you've got to be happy about that.
Yeah, and in the last few seconds of the half as well, I would believe.
We assume. And let's see if the Indians can answer quick like Jones did on their first goal.
Well, that wind has really picked up. All right, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Halftime is here, so Jones leads it 2-1 over the Indians. And what we'll do now is we'll take a look inside the new ICC soccer facility that is in use for the first time this season as we head to the Little Caesars halftime report here. Guys, real quick before we send it to that video, just talk a little bit about this first half and how entertaining this game has been and what you guys have been seen as the highlights so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a very good first half. And I would even say a very equally played first half. Several opportunities on both sides. And, I mean, the difference is that free kick we just saw that went in by the goalie. Take that away, we're still tied at 1. So nothing to hang your head on. Itawamba, be interested to see what they do second half. I wouldn't make a whole lot of adjustments. They've had their opportunities. So, yeah, we'll just see how Coach Sullivan handles it the second half.
All right, guys. Well, we will send it to halftime here. We'll take a quick look at inside the new soccer facility as Jones leads it 2-1 at halftime here in Fulton. We'll be back with more here on the ICC Sports Network.
Nice.
Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family,
Roll Tribe!
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Natalie, when she was first driving, she literally swerved off the road a lot because she was looking at herself in the mirror.
Maybe I look at life differently.
You don't call it over space, it's outer space.
But it's underwear.
The top's right here, look.
You always say chocolate's so weird. It's like chocolate.
Wherever the conversation takes you, we're here. This is Howie Sonic.
All right, so talk about this new facility and what it means to the program.
I think it's really exciting to have the new facilities here. I think it's going to really help with our professionalism of the program.
So tell me what your first reaction was when you saw the building.
My first reaction was just, wow, like this is really, really nice. I think it's really going to be great for us.
And how do you feel like this facility will help the team going forward?
I think it'll look really good to all the new recruits and bring in a lot more people. When they see it, they'll be like, oh, this is really nice. Like the program's going to be really good, and they'll come here.
What was your first reaction when you saw the new facility?
It was really exciting to come in because it's really nice, and I'm just excited as a sophomore to start our last season in here. So yeah.
All right, David, big day for your program, opening the soccer facility. Just talk about what this means to you and the girls.
Not just to the current program, but also for the future of our continued program here at Itawamba. It's just an amazing stepping stone. We've been impressed with Dr. Allen and his leadership since he's been here. I think the second day he was on campus, he was already talking about ideas that he had within our program, and to see some of those ideas come to fruition after a couple seasons, and the plans that he has, not just for our athletic program with the soccer team, but the entire athletic department as we move forward here at Itawamba.
Certainly a big day for your program, opening the new soccer complex. You've been here 19 years. Just talk about what this means for your program.
Yeah, I mean, we've been started out in the locker room in the old Rubber Dome gym and, moved to a really nice Davis Event Center, but this kind of takes the cake. I mean, I don't know how we could have much of anything better. I mean, there's locker rooms for both facilities, both teams, and we've got a film room that we're standing in now. I mean, this is going to be really big for the program, and for these kids, it's really going to be nice. I mean, some of them have seen it this morning now, and I know the rest will see it later this weekend. I mean, I know the looks on their face is going to be, it's going to be great. They're going to really enjoy this, and I think it's going to be very beneficial to the program in all ways.
All right, man, getting the first look at the facility today, just talk about how it feels to be able to call this home.
Man, it's amazing. I've been here 3 years, so seeing this, it's honestly like a blessing. Coming from the locker room in the Davis Event Center to here, it's really just a blessing. It's state of the art, and I'm excited to see what we do in here.
All right, so just talk about what this facility means to you and to the ICC men's soccer program.
First of all, this building is truly a blessing to this team right now. I feel like we're going to do a lot of good things in here. Our coach will have a lot of opportunities to recruit better players that's coming here in the future. And I'm excited. And the whole team is, I really think so. And we're going to use it to its full extent.
1, 2, 3.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, A cell phone protection plan worth up to $400. $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
Gee willikers, this Coca-Cola Zero Sugar tastes mighty delicious.
Come on, buddy. It has 0 sugar.
But it tastes great.
Let's take the breakables away. If you keep lying like this, you'll be a puppet forever.
But it's the honest truth.
You'll never be a real boy.
It's no lie.
You're right. It's delicious.
Told you. I never lie.
I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest priced pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing.
Yep, tastes like $1 million.
Pepperoni cheeser, only $7.
Pizza, pizza.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Welcome back to, well, not action, but welcome back to Fulton. We're waiting the start here of the second half. The referees and Jones have taken the field, and the Indians are coming out of the locker room now. As you just saw in the video, the new soccer facility that we are so fortunate to have for our student athletes to be able to be right here next to the field and come out of halftime like this and get right on the field and ready to go. So, guys, we're heading into the second half. Jones up 2-1. Very fun contest here in that first half. Just expect more of the same here. I'm sure Coach Sullivan has made some adjustments, and as you said earlier, CJ, not a whole lot of adjustments you really want to make. They've played well, and with the exception of a very, very rare goal by a goalie on a free kick, this should be just a 1-1 game still.
Yeah, I expect to see a lot of the same in the second half. Like I said, I don't expect a lot of adjustments because they both played really well. So buckle up. It might get real fun this next 45 minutes.
Now, Coach Sullivan rallying his troops over here to our left, trying to get them ready to go, and officials are just out there waiting. So maybe it's a stall tactic. Hey, got to do what you got to do. But as far as the lineup for the Indians, from what I can tell, is going to be similar to what they ran there to start the game.
Yeah, I don't see anything different.
I don't either.
With the guys that are in the huddle right now.
So, and they're taking the field ever so slowly. But
Coach Sullivan putting his jacket back on. He may have
ladies
got a
and
little
gentlemen,
warm in the locker room.
That lets you know that it is a brisk day in Fulton. Coach Sullivan has on a coat, as well as I do, and normally I'm right there with him. It's hot-natured, but now here come the Indians. We are on the field, and we're getting settled in now for what I'm sure is going to be an exciting second half of men's soccer here in the MACCC. Anyway, referee checks his watch, which I'm sure hasn't started because we hadn't done anything.
I'm going to try to start mine at the same time this time, so we won't be guessing as much.
Synchronized watches. And here we go. The Indians start with possession here. Cammy West now has it. He sends it forward. It's deflected, though. Jones had some funky spin on that thing. Now, anyway, Jones, who's now moving right to left on your TV screen and wearing their all black uniforms lined in maroon. Send it back to their keeper, who does have a goal in the game. He sends it across midfield. Mitchell heads it. Boyd's going to try to save it, but it's going to go out of bounds and onto the Indian bench. So a throw in here for Jones. Camby West charging hard, but Jones able to send it over to the far side of the field before West gains possession, sends it forward. Oh, bobbled by the keeper.
Yep.
Almost was an opportunity there for the Indians. Coach Sutherland addressing the referee, saw something there that he didn't like that wasn't called, but either way, Jones now with ball at midfield, sends it over. Marquez shoulders one up. Boyd spun
Nice spin
around.
move.
A little spin-a-rooney there, Booker T style. Now, I believe that was Murphy over there. And West goes to the sliding tackle and is still down, unfortunately. Brando's going to pick it up as he looks and sees, surveys, rolls it out to Mitchell.
Yeah. Just waited on the ball. Which is interesting when you have the lead. You expect kind of to sit back and defend more, but I kind of like the aggressiveness myself.
And speaking of aggressive, here they go in the box. Mitchell pops it up, and Brando will grab it to end the threat there for Jones.
Sends it down the right side. They've got some room.
David looking forward. Go ahead. Boyd here on the near side looking for some space.
Still battles. Yep, it's going to be an Itawamba throw. Marquez wants to throw it in. Throws it into the right side corner.
whole lot of bodies on that near side of the field, so they actually get it out to midfield now.
A lot of contortion right there on Mitchell.
Like he was doing a little break dance in there. And, well, I wonder if he learned those dance moves up at Sebring Gray's The Hop up there on the North Road. They should be going good tonight.
Good music, too.
That's what I've heard. Now, anyway.
Good little chip shot.
That's right. Little pass over defenders, but Jones able to send it back out to midfield. Now O'Daniel trying to corral a bouncing ball.
Some spin.
That's some juju on that thing. Indian sent it to the near side here with Marquez. He tries to send it forward. Intercepted there by Jones, who will send it out of bounds. Should be a throw in here. Marquez asked for it again with Sullivan giving instructions to his team here in front of us. Now, kick hugging the sideline and goes out of bounds right over the AR. Keeper running over, I guess, to get the extra ball. And
I will say he moves more than any keeper I've ever seen. He's got his steps in this afternoon.
And I think he might have hurt himself.
He did. Oh, yeah, he's definitely favoring that right side.
He might not be roaming as much anymore today, guys, after that. But let's hope he is okay, though, as he appears to be.
Seems like he's shaking it off, trying to stretch it out, maybe just a cramp.
Tendawa sends one in midfield, 50-50 ball. Jones able to head it. Marquez gets it. Jose trying to battle for it, keeps it in. Some fancy footwork there. Tell you, Jones's bench is into this game.
They are.
It's good to see teammates supporting each other like that. Yeah, that's not normally something you see, but normally in August you're trying to find shade and
That's true.
not find the sun. Jones able to let it settle in on their feet there, but unable to really set anything up yet. It's going to be advantage to Jones there. Looking to set something up here is Jones. Send a lot of people towards the box. He sends the ball there as well. Murphy heads it out, and O'Daniel kicks it out of the air, clears it back to the box here of Jones, where the keeper will corral it.
He was outside the box.
He about kicked it too far. I'll say he's got one goal in the day, but I'm betting he don't want to add an own goal. So,
yeah, nobody ever wants to add an own goal.
Yeah, that's very true, but he loses control of that again in the box. That's a possibility. But either way, Jones now on the attack.
Oh, the ball sneaks through.
Deep fly ball out of bounds. Once again, thanks to everybody who's tuned in today to watch this contest between two of the MACCC's finest teams. Oh, he kicked it out of bounds, and that's not the way you want to become part of the game as a fan.
A lot of hand tying up on that battle. Itawamba was able to maintain possession to midfield.
Daniel now brings it up towards the logo, but no, decides to send it back to Helms. Over to Mitchell. Jones adding pressure as Mitchell's trying to cut between them.
Nice spin
nice
move
spin
to get
around.
some space. Marquez comes up to help. No, we did not. Back to the middle to O'Daniel. Sends it wide to West, who puts a shot on goal. He may still be cramping a little bit. Yeah, he's
good teammate trying to stretch out the cramp for him. While they're doing that, we're going to step away real quick and hear from one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back with more here on the ICC Sports Network.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay.
We're back to live action here in Fulton. Everybody ready to go. Keeper from Jones seems to be okay, just cramping up a little bit, which is surprising in these cooler conditions, but also it's the first game, so maybe not hydrating as much as you normally would in the fall when you're playing. The ball sent ahead. They're going to send it probably back. No, he's going to turn it instead of send it to the keeper. Indians trying to find the footing there and get the ball, but unable to as Jones moves it across midfield. Looking forward, sends it ahead.
Got some space, and he gets a shot on. Luckily goes wide. I know Coach Sullivan's not going to be happy with the defenders on that one.
Absolutely, because there were definitely more Indian defenders than there were attackers there for Jones, but either way, Jones has another opportunity now with a corner.
They're going to sub out the goalies for Jones.
It's probably not a bad decision for safety concerns since it is early in the season as well.
Another thing you don't get to say often, number 00 coming in for number 0, Wise for Wilbanks. And they are going to continue to try to stretch his hamstring, leg, calf, something out on the sideline.
An entire leg. Oh.
Yeah.
Indians unable to get the ball and clear it out.
There they go.
Until West gets it and sends Sevilla.
I believe that's Sevilla to West. And then we go back the other way with Jones possessing the ball.
There's Coach Sullivan telling instructions to his guys. Want to find the middle of the field more.
Got some more space.
Davis going forward here. Tried to send it to Boyd, but sent it back, but Jalen able to save it inbounds. This intensity from Jones seems to be stemming from the bench as well, because overall, just from coach down to everybody, it seems like it's more intense for them. He's looking for somewhere to throw it, and I see a whole lot of black jerseys, but he's able to find the head of West, but Jones able to clear it back out to midfield.
Really no pressure there from Itawamba.
None at all. He had time to chest it up and settle it down at his feet before sending it forward. But it goes out of bounds there, so the Indians catch a break there. So Sevilla checks out. Akinchua comes in.
Jalen Boyd checks out as well.
And Rollins goes in for him. West
He's got some cramping issues. He's trying to stretch out on the side down here.
Oh,
that was
hard tackle there.
Physical.
A lot of back and forth here at midfield right now between defenders, looks like. The ball goes out of bounds.
Sends it
good switch.
Opposite side. Ron sends it forward, just a little deep. Jones able to grab it. Ball's going to travel out for a goal kick. We're going to have some more subs, or one sub for Jones. Number 11, Fajardo.
Rollins there trying to do something, but he sends it back to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to look ahead, but the battling for it here in midfield. Switches sides here now to Helms. To O'Daniel. O'Daniel over. Can't see who's on that side of the field. Murphy over there. Murphy sends it forward.
Ron's got to
run, but
a little too deep.
Going to just go a little too far out. So goal kick here for Jones.
If he could take just a little bit off that, Ron had a really good run down that left sideline.
Jones quickly put it back in, and now it goes out of bounds. See Sully with his arms up there talking to his guys.
Okay, that's a quick throw in.
It was. Dangerous header there by Jones with Tyreek coming in hot. So, throw in, upcoming from Jones. How much did he say, CJ? The official, he said how much time was left, but it was something 38. So there's 38 seconds and some time.
By my clock, we're at just over 28 minutes remaining.
Okay, good deal. So we're midway here through the second half, and nobody's found the back of the net yet, but Jones with a try there.
A little skipping shot. Good save by Brando.
Brando able to corral that one, and Jones does hold a 2-1 advantage here in the second half.
Backing up a little bit for Brando's kick.
Ball finally finds the turf. It's going to be a throw in for the Tribe.
Both coaches yelling instructions to their guys, trying to get them set up in the right spots.
21, Reed Emerson coming in.
I missed who came out right there. He ran off so quick.
He ran off quickly. I have no idea who it was.
Good ball by O'Daniel. Back to West.
Might have been either way.
Yeah, I don't see him anymore.
Either way, opportunity there missed for the Indians now as Jones, keeper, sends it forward now. Ryan battling on the far side of the field. Jones player I can't see. They get tied up though, and now there's a whistle. And it'll be
a Jones ball.
I send it over here back to a defender, trying to switch sides as they do come to the near side. Tries to make the turn. It does. Bobcats crowd at their feet now. Oh, that was all ball there by Marquez on the sliding tackle.
That was a good, clean sliding tackle by Marquez. That will be a throw-in for Jones.
They're deep in Indian territory here, and he throws it at the feet of his teammate. Sends that one back onto the.
Saying goal. I thought that was deflected off of one of our guys, but it may not have been.
We'll take it if. Well,
but Mitchell comes back into the contest.
Ball trickles out back towards midfield, and Jones look like they're going to regain possession here, and does. And here's Coach Sullivan
Davis
yelling.
Battling for the ball. A lot of my goodness.
No, he just.
A back of the head at that.
He's up and moving and appears to be fine, and hopefully so. There's be a chance here for the Indians. Looks like, was that Ruben Perez gonna take the kick here for the Indians, who trail 2-1. Just
a little wide, just a little too deep. Rollins tried to keep it in, but it's no avail, so we'll have a goal kick for Jones.
The Indians just got to do a lot better. They got to do a little better job of getting those balls into place to have a scoring opportunity.
We're having a little trouble possessing the ball in the offensive zone as well.
O'Daniel's cutting through traffic there and then sends it over. Murphy sends it ahead to Jones. Looks like got O'Daniel's cramping as well.
I'm just surprised to see all this cramps going on today. Like you said, with this cool weather.
Mm-hmm. Now it's fairly normal to see cramping in the first game of the season, but I just was not expecting it in the cooler temperatures today.
And it seems to be the right leg of everybody.
We got looks like Jose here in front of us stretching as well, because like he was cramping up a little bit also. And now David's over Marquez over here doing the same. So
we just need to have a stretch break.
You know, normally in the fall we have a hydration break, and it seems like we might need to add that even in the colder weather today.
They're discussing something right now. I'm not real sure what's going on.
Not certain either.
I mean, nobody looks upset. It just cool, calm discussion.
Mitchell sent it back to Brando, who sends it right back to Mitchell, who sends it right back to Brando. So a little ping-pong action here on the soccer field. Tendawai looking forward, dribbles it, and sends it back to Mitchell. So Indians looking for a seam, hopefully, and found one briefly, but Jones collapses on it.
Jones still able to possess it into the box. And that's going to go out for a corner kick.
Thank goodness. I mean, Jones's attacker there, he was running through 4 different white jerseys, and the Indians just didn't even really seem to collapse on him until they were able to just boot it out of bounds. But another scoring opportunity here for the Bobcats.
Yeah, I believe
we
had some. Yeah.
I think it was teammates that.
Yeah, it looked like teammates hit. I think Marquez came in to
check
help
on
the guy
him.
up, and the Jones player just didn't like that, thinking he might have been messing with his teammate.
And now I think we do have some words being.
Yeah.
And now we have a stoppage in play. So we will take a quick break, and we'll be back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And back to live action here in Fulton after the injury. Jones player was able to walk off on his own strength, which is a great sign. As Helm sends it over to the far side of the field, Murphy dancing around with it, sends it back. Indians look like they're struggling to find where they want to go with the ball. And I'm assuming that's because Jones' defense is collapsing on the passing lanes.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job of collapsing. Looks like Jamerson is coming in for Jones. Substitution. Quick recovery for him.
Glad to see him back in the game uninjured. As the wind really starting to whip here in Fulton again. And I think that's one reason why you're seeing these balls stay up in the air a little bit longer as well. Jones cutting through the Indians' defense. Ball goes deep into the pines.
Sure. I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm going to say I guarantee there's a country song about pine trees. And if it's, I assume Aaron Tippin sang it, but anyway.
Wow.
Another chance here for Jones. Send it back out to midfield. They're trying to switch it or reset, and he sends it towards the box. Indians on offsides and get it. So, got to be getting not close to the end, but we got to be getting deep into the second half here.
Yeah, less than 20 minutes to go.
So Indians might need to play with a little bit more urgency, try to tie this thing up.
Definitely need some runs in the offensive zone. We haven't been getting the ball very deep in the zone at all the last
slide
while.
Tackle.
That's going to be a free kick. Which six, which is I believe Perez. He's been aggressive all day.
Ball deep into the box, headed over. And then Mitchell heads it back out. Now there's a fight towards the line. Looks like David Marquez is going to get it. And then he gets tripped up, and there is a foul called there. And he's cramping up now as well.
Leg.
Mitchell going to come over and try to stretch the cramp out for him. And once again, I know not to harp on the subject, y'all, but the amount of cramping today is really surprising. It could be, and I tell you, the way that wind's blowing, the flags have just been whipping around, and if you're going to follow the flag, as First American National Bank always says, you can definitely see it flying today. Marquez hobbles off the sideline. Somebody come in for him. I believe that's Noah LaCastro that came in. Local homegrown boy here from Fulton. Tendawa trying to figure out, sends it over. Helms now looking forward, sends it across midfield. I believe that's Akinchiwa, but Jones comes in, picks his pocket, sends it back into the Indian zone. Just cutting through the Indians' defense right here and keeping the threat alive. Now, Akinchiwa sends it over. I believe that's Davis. Davis now going across midfield, sends it up to Akinchiwa.
That's gonna.
Now there's a whistle, and it's
all right. They're gonna award a free kick to
the Indians. Okay. That's actually probably a blessing in disguise for the Indians. Is that ball Ronald was giving it its best run, but I think it was going to get out of bounds before he could get to it.
That's why he was going to let the advantage play out until he realized it was going out of bounds. So he awarded the free kick here.
Who is that? Was that Wes?
13.
13.
Yes.
Rollins now trying to direct traffic point. And here's the kick.
That's a pretty good ball from that distance.
That is. That was a shot on net there for the Indians. Couple whiffs there, but now Castro sends it up to Rollins. Rollins trying to dance around with it, sends it over to Mitchell. Mitchell now switches side over to the far side of the field. Murphy looking to Perez, who is quickly met and tackled, and now another free kick for the Indians. Poor Perez seems like every time he tries to touch the ball, seems like he ends up getting pushed to the ground. Hart Smith there with it in midfield over to Davis. Davis over here to Rollins, and Castro making a run out of bounds. Ball sent into the box. Goes off the head of Jose, I believe.
Yes.
And now Akinchiwa has it. Loses over Perez. Perez battling.
Nice
Cuts
move
through
by
2
Perez.
Jones defenders.
And then gets fouled.
Fouled right there outside the box. So a good opportunity brewing here for the Tribe. And the ref's going to tell him to back up the ball, I believe. Or he's going to give a card, one of the two. I'm not sure. There he goes, just backing it up. So big opportunity here for the Indians if they can capitalize and get the equalizer. Jones sending everybody but one into the box, which is normal. The 4-man wall built Judge Jones. Indians, here we go.
It's a good low line drive. Nice stop by the keeper.
Take another look at that on replay here. Now back to live action as the goal kick goes out across midfield. Bounce off of Hellam's foot and now goes into the box where Tendawal will pick it up. A quick throw out to Rollins.
They've got some numbers. They can get them up the field.
Smith there sends it over to Perez. Perez back to his back line. Rollins sends it up to Jose. Jose
Nice
sends it
ball,
over to
Perez.
Perez. Perez
A little too
just
much on it.
high. Good opportunity there for the Indians. Just unable to send it home and get the equalizer.
That was a nice executed play too.
It was just unfortunate, just a little too much leg into it. Jalen Boyd checking in, Cammy West checking in, Dylan Sevilla coming in, and it looks like O'Daniel as well. No, O'Daniel's replacing Perez. Akinchua comes out, Boyd goes in for him.
LaCastro came out.
LaCastro came out. Don't know who came in for him.
Rollins out as well.
I think Sevilla replaced Rollins, I believe.
Lots of new faces.
Either way, four pairs of fresh legs out there for the Indians.
Oh, good ball.
Tried to send it ahead to Davis, who had a run, but unable to. Now O'Daniel is tripped outside the box there, so maybe another free kick here for the Tribe and another good scoring opportunity.
Dangerous area for a free kick. Need to make the most out of this one. Jones' bench not very happy with that call, but I believe that was a foul.
Well, whether we believe it or not, it was called, so therefore it is a foul. We will take it. Or the Indians, they will definitely take it. Jones here building the wall. Officials backing them up.
So we got 3 guys out there. So
O'Daniel, West, and Boyd.
Anybody's guess who's going to take it.
Now Davis comes up. Cammy takes it, sends it
deep.
Hard and header.
Oh, just over the bar.
Great scoring chance there for the Indians. We'll look at that again on the Renaissance replay. Unfortunate and unlucky there for the Indians. Just a little too much on it.
Showing about 10 minutes left to go in this one.
So the Indians definitely needing to show some urgency and be able to capitalize on these opportunities that they've been given. O'Daniel,
nice ball.
The near side of the field, slows it down. He's got 2 guys on him, though. He sends it between them. But now Hart Smith will corral it at midfield and send it over to Helms, who sends it forward to Boyd. But the pass is intercepted. Now they're battling on the far side of the field. And Jones wins the battle.
Good job by Brando to stop that one. Because that was a nice run there by the Jones guy down the wing.
Absolutely. That was a battle that started on this side of midfield and went all the way into the box. And luckily, Tendawal was able to corral it and prevent any further damage.
And that was a defender, KJ Mack, with that run.
That was a good run for Matt.
Oh, they've got numbers here. Good job by Brando.
Good save by Brando again.
There was 3 options there for Jones to take a shot. Yeah, he's really offsides.
Wasn't called as the Indians were able to keep possession.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a foul called and probably a
I
card.
believe he's going to get a card.
Rightfully so.
Yep.
Yellow card for Hart Smith.
That's the second yellow of the day for the Wamba.
Only one in this game, though, correct?
No.
O'Daniel
got one in the first.
You're correct. David Marquez comes in for Hart Smith, who received the yellow. Now Jones lining up for the free kick. I can't make out the number here to see who that is.
6 maybe. Yeah, I'm going to say 6.
Since it headed.
Still in the box. Jones possessing, sends it back across. And Edwamba clears it.
Either way, time is running thin here for the Indians, so they need to have something real quick. Another throw in here by Jones. Oh, he flips it over his shoulder. And offsides is called by the AR on the far side of the field. Tendawa sends it out to midfield, and O'Daniel heads it forward. West keeps it alive, keep it going towards Jones' goal, but Jones does able to get it and send it back ahead where Halams sends it back up to Sevilla. Sends it in. Davis trying to make a run, but Jones kicks it out and into the bushes.
Yeah, they're going to need a new ball. That's going to take a few minutes to fish out of that thicket.
It's the smallest strip of woods in probably Edwamba County, and it's still the thickest if I had to guess.
Very dense.
New ball comes in towards the official. Rollins gets it, ball sitting there. Sevilla sends it towards the middle where Cammy West meets, throws it.
Shot on goal.
And now Davis with a good chance.
Oh, they're calling a penalty.
Handball.
Yeah, that's going to be a penalty kick.
That's unfortunate for Jones, but very fortunate for the Indians. And Davis had a good shot, and that was a good hustle play by the Jones defender, who the ball just happened to catch his hand and give the Indians a chance to get the equalizer.
Inside the box, that's a penalty every time.
And we're under 10 minutes, I would assume. So big shot here, and it's Cammy West.
Yeah,
we'll take the shot.
Up.
West with the PK.
And he gets it in.
And it's off the post.
Crossbar. So we are tied at 2 here in Fulton.
Yes.
He had a little oomph on that shot. Keeper guessed right, did everything right. That's just one of them unfortunate breaks for them. I know we're strictly guessing on time, but I'm showing about 5 minutes left in this one. Yeah. Oh, we're getting a lot of physicality on that far side. And that is going to be a penalty. Yeah. that's one of those that could have went either way. I'm not sure that was entirely necessary for him to contact him, but as quick as they're moving, it's hard to.
This very well could be the game, gentlemen, as you know.
Absolutely.
This
Very,
late in the
very little time
contest.
left.
Who's that lined up to kick it?
I believe it's number 6. And he drills it home. So we've seen a little bit of everything in this matchup, guys. We've seen a goal by Itawamba answered almost immediately by Jones. And then late in the first half, a goalie free kick for a goal. And then back-to-back penalty shots converted to give Jones the 3-2 advantage. So we said it was going to be an entertaining second half, and so far it has delivered.
Absolutely nobody. I can't tell you the last time I saw 2 penalty kicks in the same game, more or less, in a 2-minute span. But time is their enemy right now. So,
yeah.
And both teams have to realize right now that anything that is close to being a foul, they're probably going to call it a foul in this contest. It's off of the foot of Sevilla, unfortunately, and Jones will have a throw in. And a couple of subs now. Number 22 and number 20 come in the contest for Jones.
Jones got to run again. And Helms just kicks it out. So that'll be a corner for Jones.
Kicks it all the way to the 10 Tom.
That ball's still rolling.
Speaking of Brother Chris, the ICC BSU, unless I'm mistaken, meets at 7:07 on Monday nights here in Fulton. Corner kick here from Jones, sends it into the box.
Headed
away before Brando can get a hand on it. Now Cammy West sends it over to Sevilla. Sevilla sends it back to West, who trips up over it. Now doing a little fancy footwork, trying to get around the defender, sends it over to O'Daniel, who bounces it back to West, who then sends it over across field to the far side to Davis. Davis corrals it on his feet, sends it into the face of a Jones defender, but now O'Daniel. Jones' defense still doing a good job clogging up the passing lanes, and now will take over possession and send it back ahead. Helms will get it and try to – gives it up to Marquez, who now will try to set something up for the Indians. Davis now in a battle for possession there at midfield. Boyd now tries to send it up that far side, and it kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Itawamba, with what we assume has got to be the last 5 minutes of play, if not.
Well, by my clock, we're in the last minute.
Okay.
So, but that is definitely unofficial.
Another chance here for Jones as they're getting deep into the Indian territory here. Lost his footing on that one. It goes out of bounds. Sevilla will throw it in for the Indians, who trail 3-2. Oh no, Mitchell will now throw it in. As Coach Sullivan's trying to get a sub in, but not able to do it quick enough, so play continues as is.
No, they've got a. And
He's
it is offside.
offsides.
Late offside flag went up.
Lucky break there for the Indians, but you got to show some urgency now. If you're Brandon,
That's right.
if you're Brandon Tindall here, you got to get a ball out that your guys are going to be able to get and try to make a last minute run here. It's a good ball, but Jones is able to get a foot on it. But that's Murphy, sends it up to Boyd.
Yeah, you'd like to see a little more urgency.
Yeah, the Indians not really showing the urgency you'd expect this late in the contest.
Popped straight up.
I'll say I have not seen the official check his watch anytime recently, so maybe there's more time left than we're with the injuries. Maybe there's more stoppage time than I was.
And the penalties, I didn't stop mine for that as well.
That's true. Either way, we are definitely late. But it is definitely late in the contest. So the Indians do need to surge some urgency to try to get the equalizer and force overtime in this game. Boyd overran the ball a little bit. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Jones.
And I believe he's going to sub.
Yeah. We got 2 subs, and they are sending the subs in. 24 for Jones come in, 7 for the Indians. That's Ronald Akinchua. And
he's going to be coming in for Boyd.
And number 24
he's going
is
to walk the long way.
Ethan Bowles for Jones. I don't know who's coming out for there. 11.
He's kind of holding his hamstring as well. Oh, no, I believe he may have a short.
I think
what is that? Oh, okay, it's just a brace of some sort.
Yeah.
It looked like his shorts had ripped there for a second.
All right. Sevilla now got space in front of him if he'll go. He does. He's got space. O'Daniel on a run, but he dumps it off to West. West sends it over.
Sends it forward.
50-50 ball there. Indians actually going to corral it on the foot of Marquez, and Marquez sends it over to Akinchua. Akinchua drives into the box, sends it across, deflected by Jones.
And sent forward.
Looks like Murphy there now, going to send it forward to O'Daniel. Hard off the foot, so bounce, but now O'Daniel corrals it, carries it forward. It's tripped up, foul call, free kick for the Indians. As time is
got to be getting
moving
real close to
quicker
0.
than the Indians want it to be.
This very well could be the last play.
Coach Sullivan yelling to his team instructions to crash the goal on this free kick from West. West sends it up. It's right on the goal, and the keeper is going to grab it and fall
just
on
about
it.
got to do it.
And that's getting very close to the end as you look at the replay here of the game.
Not yet.
Jones, though, they're not playing like the time's almost out. They're trying to get another one, and they send it forward. Tyndall is going to pick it up in the box, roll it quickly out towards Sevilla. Sevilla sends it forward. Double header now. West has it, sends it up towards the box where Davis is on a run. Him and the keeper are going towards the ball, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for Jones. Well, little heated discussion between the two Jones players. But nonetheless, Jones will have a goal kick here. Looks, that is going to do it. And Jones is going to
win a thriller.
Up a thrilling 3-2 victory over the Indians here in opening day. Now, guys, that was a good, fun soccer game to watch. Had a little bit of everything. Had a goalie goal, had two PK shots for goals. Just talk a bit about this game, wrap it up real quick in this Renaissance Bank post-game report, and give us your stars of the game, your Sonic stars of the game.
Well, yeah, we got to keep going back to that goalie goal as the difference late in that first half. Other than that, you're looking at almost a perfectly equal match. I mean, it's you really don't see anything else that stands out as the difference. Jones did control the game a little bit more in that second half. I'd like to see Itawamba pressure a little bit more earlier. But with that aside, they still played a really good game. So as far as the stars, I guess we got to give one to the goalie from Jones. Let me grab his name, number 0, which is Peyton Wilbanks. Right, and other than, I mean, him getting injured late with that leg issue, he probably would have stayed in, and who knows how else that would have played out. But, yeah, it was just a great, entertaining game. And y'all got anything to add to that?
Well, I will say, guys, as you already touched on there, Michael, this might have been a season opener, but I feel like it very well could have been a preview to playoffs, as these two teams could very well run into each other again down the road in the postseason. Now, this year, I will say the winner of the South Division in men's will get to host the conference tournament. So we very well could be looking at a Jones team that could host that thing. But, of course, Pearl River and Gulf Coast are going to try to have – and the other South teams are going to try to have a say in that as well. But either way, I think our Sonic stars of the game, as you mentioned, it's got to be Wilbanks for Jones in net and able to put one in the net. And also the Indians, I mean, you got to give it for Cammy West. I mean, he played a great game. He was able to get the equalizer late. Yeah. Unfortunately, Jones was able to answer with the PK of their own. But just a great overall game, and – just was fun to watch, and I can't wait to see where both teams go from here. So from one last time from Fulton, I'm Lee Adams, CJ Adams, Raphael Henry, Michael Upton. This has been ICC Soccer on the ICC Sports Network. Thank you, and have a good evening.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.